Hello everyone and welcome back to Someone's Weekly. It's actually been a while since we did this. It's actually been like 2 months since I actually sat down and talked through a video. My last 3 videos have been an experiment, a reacting video, and a vlog. No wonder I don't get subscribers, isn't it? But anyways, we're not here to talk about that. So, 2020. It's been an interesting year to say the least. From an entire pandemic to an entire race going berserk, it's actually been an entertaining year. And I've had my fair share of lessons learned. I'm pretty sure you have too. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 things 2020 has taught us. Well, not technically, it's more what 2020 has reassured us more than what it has taught us. So some of them will be personal, some of them will be general. I'm pretty sure most of you can relate with some of them, so yeah, do give it a watch if you like this type of content. Do give it a subscribe, turn those post notifications so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Give this video a like, share it with a friend. And of course, I am on my other channels, PL channel. I sometimes do most videos there. I switch between the 2 channels depending on what my interest is. So let's get around to the video. So the first thing we learned from this new year, and I don't think this is even a thing that we learned, it's more a thing that we have been reassured of, is the fact that humans are fucking stupid. I've said this before, maybe not on camera, but I've said it off camera, and I've been reassured time and time again that humans are fucking stupid. And in an era where you're supposed to be finding new technology, and this is an era where you're supposed to be exploring the vast space, finding new planets, solar system, new species of life, we can't even obey a fucking order. There are people on the beach in an era where you're supposed to be quarantined. And what's worse is the fact that there are a certain amount, not even like 100,000, there are probably like 1 billion people out there who don't even know what the Black Lives Matter movement is. And I'm sorry, but if you don't figure out what the movement is about by now, you're a lost cause, mate. Like, I'm not even kidding. Let's get serious for a moment here. The Black Lives Matter movement is not just to say the Black Lives matter more than white lives. It's not to say that. It's to say that Black Lives Matter as much as white lives. And the sooner you can accept that, the better. And there are a certain portion of people who aren't accepting that. And if you don't even know it or acknowledge it at this point, I'm sorry, but you are a disgrace to society. There are multiple videos, multiple articles out there to educate yourselves with. And the fact that you didn't do that, well, it shows how much you care about others. And yeah, so it shows how much you care about being a fucking racist, isn't it? Yeah. Enough with the serious talk. Let's get to more. And the second thing that I want to talk here is the fact that I'm privileged. And not in a bragging kind of way. Hear me out for a second, okay? So this is an era where most schools, universities are closed because of you know what. And most people can't continue their education. I can. And yes, I know online classes are crappy, and I've said it time and time again. But at the end of the day, would I rather sit home and do nothing, or would I rather continue education? I'll choose the latter, obvious. Like, yes, it's not as good as going to open classes, and my grades will be lower. Instead of an 80s, I might get 70s. But at the end of the day, it's still education, and I would rather study for like 4 months than do nothing for 4 months. Like, since the exams ended, I have done nothing productive. This video took 3 days to plan, 3 days to write an entire script, 1 day to convince myself to film, 1 day to film, probably gonna take another 3 days to edit. That's my life since university closed. The university there kind of gives me like an adrenaline rush, a kind of sense to continue working. So the third fact is related to the second fact. It's about the productivity myth. So when this whole entire lockdown came into play, I even made a video about quarantine activities, things you shouldn't forget in quarantine, stuff like that. And there are lots of other things which are like do your hobbies and all that jazz. And a matter of fact is, those are all bullshit. I'm just gonna blatantly come on and say they all are bullshit. And oh my god, I forgot to do my hair. Here's the thing, right? Home represents being at rest. Well, not quite, but like when you're at home, the first instinct is to watch TV, play games, and all that dibbity-dabba-doo, and this is not an environment to walk. So if you think that you're gonna walk more just because you're stuck at home, I'm sorry, but first-hand experience, it doesn't work that way. As I said earlier, this video took an entire probably 8 days. What 8's this? 8 days to fucking plan, shoot, edit, export. It only takes about 4 days when there's uni. In midst of the uni study. Like, this is a myth. Like, you will be just a potato couch in front of the TV doing nothing but switching between HBO and CNN. Oh wait, why would you switch between the two? Why would you switch between? Why am I talking now? Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the fourth factor is kind of personal again. It's the fact that I don't go out enough because I spend most of my day watching football, watching YouTube, shooting videos, writing video ideas, and all that. So I spend most of my time doing that, and I don't really go out enough. I'll find every little excuse to not go out. I sometimes may even use the concentration of oxygen to not go out. That's how bad I am. And now that this is here, like, most people think those introverts have it their way, but kind of like we kind of want to go out for a bit and we can't, so it doesn't work out. So yeah, probably next time when these things are open, I probably should go out more. But I'll probably find another excuse. Maybe nitrogen concentration this time? Who knows? So the last one is basically a controversial one. It's that jobs and universities don't care about you. And this is controversial because most people will disagree with it. That's the whole meaning of controversial. Why am I repeating this? Universities, for example, they will just care about their rank. They won't care about the fact that most of you are online, and they will still pile you up with assignments, despite the fact that your mental health will be in the drain because you're stuck at home. They don't care about that fact. All they care about is them getting a good rank at the end of the year. That's all they care about. If you want proof, I'm gonna write an entire thesis. Well, I'm not gonna write an entire thesis. Who am I kidding? But yeah, you got what I'm saying. And another thing here is, right, companies and all that. I don't know about here, but in the UK, there's like an option for furlough where the government gives their employees 80% of the salary. And I'm sorry, but if you do that, you basically just don't care about your employees. Like, according to me. Nothing else, according to me. I'm not really impressed by it. That's why I kind of want to do independent. At the end of the day, I'm still 18. I know all, and life doesn't get you what you want. So at the end of the day, who cares what I want, right? But that's the end of the video. A bit rusty on my first video back. The thing is, right, my mind's going so fast and my mouth can't follow, and that's gonna be a problem in all of my future videos. So yeah, deal with it. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe, or probably be here. You can click that button. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, it'll probably be here. And if you want to watch me do fantasy football videos, I'll probably take a break from them because I'm doing really badly now. Link in the description. And come hang out with me on Instagram and Twitter. Links will also be in the description box down below. And what kind of videos you want to see next? Let me know if you have any preferences. Otherwise, I'll make whatever the F I want. Until then, take care, stay at home, stay safe, or you can go out now in certain countries, but stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace.